Hey guys, I'm Caitlin Jessup from Hook, Yarn and Needle. This is how to do the basket weave stitch.
Hello everyone, welcome to Magic Sparks Crafts. Let me restate my own name, Magic Spark Crafts video tutorial. I'm Katie. Today's video, we're going to do the basket weave. While it looks really complicated, it's actually very easy. What we're going to learn doing this is how to do a front post and back post stitch. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to chain stitch in increments of 8. In this one I chain stitch 24 and then I double crocheted into the 4th from a hook. So that first 3 chains is going to count as a double crochet. You're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 double crochets when it's all said and done. And then you're going to chain 3 at the end. So our turning chain here, we have our chain 3. This counts as 1 double crochet, so we're going to skip this first stitch right there. We're going to go ahead, yarn over, and instead of going into the loops, which you see right there, we're going to go into the post itself. So we've got a post stitch here, and a post right there. I'm going to go between the 2 posts and then pull out on the other side, yarn over, pull through, and we're going to do this in 4 different posts. So that was 1. We're going to go to the next one, making sure we yarn over first, pull through, double crochet each one. So yarn over, seeing that we have our 3rd stitch here, okay, going through the post to the other side from in front of it. This is called a front post double crochet. That's 3. We're going to do 1 more. Make sure I have enough yarn. There we go. There we go. So front post double crochet, it's going to end up looking kind of funky and feeling kind of funky. What it's going to look like is like you've got a really, really big crochet on one side, and on the back side, it's going to kind of look like a really odd ridge is forming. That's when you're doing it right, okay? Because that's the loops right there. You've gone through it, so those loops are kind of going to be ridged. For this next one, we're going to do a back post double crochet. So you know that the front post goes in front, so the back post is going to go behind. So you're going to turn your piece of work over after you've yarned over and go through the back side. So I'm going to show you what it looks like from either side. Through the back side, yarning over, and you're going to pull it through. So what you end up with is it pulls backwards onto that post. You're going to do that 4 times. So that was 1. We're going to go through the next post, 2. Now this one you definitely want to go slow, because the back post I have found I have trouble sometimes with that yarn sticking on the hook, or with the post sticking on the hook and causing a tear or a pull through that you just don't want in your piece. So you just kind of want to go slowly, especially while you're getting used to it. And with this one, you're going to start to see the ridge coming through the front. So now we've done 4 back posts. We're going to go ahead and do 4 front posts again, skipping this one because we just did that one for a back post. So we're going to go to the next one 4 times, 2, 4, and you'll notice that when we end, we still have that chain 3 that counted as a first double crochet. So we're going to do a standard double crochet. We're going to double crochet into the top of that chain stitch. So you see here you've got your loop and then into the double crochet. We're going to go through the loop. Okay, this one's kind of going to get a little weird. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's your 3rd one. Through the loop, and you can do it whether it's 1 loop or both loops. You're going to double crochet normal. Okay, so now you've got your first basket weave side. The next part gets a little tricky because you're going to do the same thing, just opposite. So we're going to chain 3, 2, 3. yarn over. Now, keeping in mind that the last thing we landed on was front post. So this time we're going to go through the back, skipping that first one again. Remember that. We're going to go through the back this time because we want to keep that weave process. So 4 back post double crochets. More yarn. This is 3. Yep, my laundry's dry. Woohoo! And 4. Okay, now we're going to come up and do 4 front post double crochets. By now you should be able to be seeing the pattern. And then remember, we do a standard double crochet into the 3rd chain stitch of the turning chain. So I'm going to, this time, instead of just doing the front loop, I'm actually going to do both loops. With my crochet, I usually prefer both loops. I think it looks smoother, especially when you have something as complicated looking as this. So the way to end up making this go back and forth is what you're going to do when you do your next chain 3. Instead of following through this way, I'm starting to knock my phone. Instead of following through this way here, going through the front post, you're going to now revert to the back post. And this will start the process of making it look like it's a woven project. We'll get one of these done so that you can see it. I know this is a long video. We're looking at 11.5 minutes now, and I apologize. I don't want to inundate you guys with too much information in one video, but I do think you guys should see this. You see with this, you can see it's starting the ridging, so it'll do the process of the ridging throughout, and you'll see it more and more the more you practice it. You can make each weave as long as you want. You can do it, if you wanted to do, instead of 4, you could do it at 6, however long you want, but get used to the pattern first. You want to get used to the pattern to make it easier.
And that's how you do the basket weave stitch. I cannot wait to see what you have done with this stitch for any pattern that you create. If you have done something, please put it in the comments or send me a message at contact@hookyarnandneedle.com. Make sure you press subscribe to get notified of more videos that come out. If you have a specific stitch you would love to see on video, please let me know in the comments. I'm going to be revamping a few videos soon, making them more towards the current style and taste and with this camera instead of the old one. So if you want to get notified when better quality videos come, make sure you press subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.